Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is another game week in the Premier League to be precise, and this is the game week 28 of the English Premier League. And in this game week, we have a lot of matches coming up. Likewise, the match between Manchester United against Arsenal right there at the Theatres of Dream, Liverpool against Southampton in Anfield, Chelsea against Leicester City as well will be coming up, West Ham against Newcastle United. Likewise, we'll be having Manchester City against Nottingham Forest. But without but without further ado, I would like to give a big congratulations to Amli Slot and the Liverpool team. A big congratulations because you guys have actually shown you deserve the Premiership title. You have worked for it, and the result has been showing. Notwithstanding, I always say this about the Liverpool team. They're actually intentional in terms of how they approach matches in the Premiership, and I always say it, in less than 30 minutes, give this Liverpool team less than 30 minutes, they will actually pick up the lead and be in charge of the match. And they have been doing this for weeks now, and it has been working for them. So a big congratulations to this Liverpool team. And I feel that they deserve this because everything has been working for them. A big congratulations to them. And looking at the match they have against Southampton, I don't expect anything less. They will still go into the match with the same mojo, with the same approach, with the same technique. Get into the match as quick as possible. Do your your smash and grab technique. Obtain the lead. Be in charge of the game and see off the game at the end of 90 minutes. So a big congratulations to them because I know they will see this game off. So looking at other matches, like the match between Leicester City against Chelsea right there at the bridge. We expect nothing less from the Chelsea team in order for them to solidify their slots in qualifying for any European slots, either the Champions League or the Europa League. They have to win this because the points gap between them, City, and Newcastle United, likewise Bournemouth, is very, very narrow. Likewise, Nottingham Forest. I think around the third all the way to the sixth, they have similar points difference. So I don't expect anything less from them as well. They need to obtain results in order for them to secure a spot in any European competition. Likewise, we have the match against City and against Nottingham Forest. These are two teams that are actually ranked third and fourth in the Premiership table, and 1 point is actually separating these two teams at the moment. And this is football. Anything can happen, but I give it to the Pep team to do the needful. I think they defeated this Forest team in the first leg of this encounter by 3 goals to nothing, if I'm not mistaken. Either 3 goals to nothing or 3-1 to be precise. So expect nothing less from them in this encounter. Go into the pitch, do your business as usual, and obtain a point in order for them to also qualify for an European spot in the next phase of next year competition as well. So looking at the match between West Ham against Newcastle United, notwithstanding, we can't take anything away from this Newcastle United. They have been performing very well this season. You can see in terms of where they are actually positioned. I think they're positioned fifth in the log at the moment, and I feel that they have what it takes to obtain the win against this this West Ham team. You can see Isaac, Gordon. They have what it takes. They have what it takes based on form, based on quality of players against this West Ham team. I feel they stand a better chance against this West Ham team, notwithstanding the West Ham team defeating Arsenal over the weekend and the West Ham team obtaining the results in the midweek as well. So I feel that uh, uh, this Newcastle team has what it takes, notwithstanding the loss against Liverpool. They never stood a chance against this Liverpool team because this Liverpool team, their room is actually on fire. Their house is actually on fire. So I feel that they never stood a chance against that Liverpool team. But against this West Ham team, they will play this match as if nothing actually happened. So I give this to the Newcastle team. At the end of 90 minutes, they should be able to obtain the necessary result. Looking at the match between Manchester United against Arsenal right there at the Old Trafford, also known as the Theatre of Dream. And in recent days, it has been a theatres of nightmare for the United fans. But a big congratulations to them with a red card against Ipswich. They were able to obtain the necessary result they needed in order for them to move up the ladder in the Premiership table. But looking at this encounter, I was looking at the analysis of the Arsenal team in the last two matches, and this is very, very poor. The match between Arsenal and West Ham, Arsenal had only two shots on target in a game of 90 minutes. The match between Arsenal and Nottingham Forest, Arsenal had only one shot on target in a game of 90 minutes. That is to show you that they are lacking a lot in terms of attack. They are lacking a lot in terms of converting chances in the front of goal. So looking at this team against a United team that is also struggling in the financial aspect, in the locker room aspect. See, the United team just have its own controversy, so I don't expect much from the Arsenal team because the attack is actually dead in the past two matches. I don't see how they can actually obtain results in this match. But this is football, ladies and gentlemen, and at the end, we either will have a winner in this match or we have it in form of a square play of a draw at the end of 90 minutes for both teams. But ladies and gentlemen, I wish my team, the Arsenal team, success against this Manchester United team right there at the Theatres of Dream.